Hey everybody, how are you today? It's a beautiful spring day. We haven't made a video in quite some time. We've had a lot of things going on, both some medical things happening and some other things just going on, life circumstances. So we haven't been making so many videos lately, but we'll catch you guys up on most of those things at a later date. Today, we have some big news that we have decided to sell this homestead, and we'll be moving to a new homestead. And so we're just beginning the search for that. This current homestead is for sale. And so, yeah, I thought today we'd just give you a big tour of some of the things that we've accomplished here. And I thought my wife is here washing tons of eggs because we still got a lot of eggs every day. But if you were going to move to a new homestead, what kind of things would you like? What would you look for?
Trees.
Trees? Lots of trees?
Trees and open space, both.
Trees and open space. Cool.
Stars at night.
Stars at night?
Because in Texas, they're big and bright.
That's right.
But if you're too close to the city, they're not so bright.
Not so bright. What else would you like?
A house, preferably.
A house? Yeah, we've always played with the idea of doing, the off-grid, going even more off-grid lifestyle and homesteading, but trying to be realistic as well as far as, do we get something that has a house on it? Do we build something? Do we do a barn dominium? Do we do a cabin? I mean, there's so many choices, and we haven't made those decisions yet. So we're at the very beginning stage, but we thought we'd catch everybody up on why we're doing what we're doing. So while the wife is washing eggs, I thought I would show you, because most homesteaders and YouTubers, we sometimes don't really show you anything about their house or their farm. So we're going to do a quick tour. So this is the front of our home. As you can see, we have rain barrels. We do a lot of rainwater collection, get it off the rain gutters. It takes about 1/4 of an inch of rain to fill our system. There's actually 6 barrels on the house. So there's one of the white ones you might be able to see the corner of right there, but we have these reddish ones all over. So that is the front of our home. So if you've never seen our farm and our homestead, give you an idea of what the house looks like. Didn't particularly clean it up or anything today, but that's what's going on here. We've lived on this homestead for almost 28 years, and in that 28 years of raising 3 kids, we've done a lot here, learning all kinds of things about how to live off-grid, how to grow our own food. So here, the next thing I'm going to show you, this is our kitchen garden. And we're not planning a whole lot in it right now because we're packing and cleaning stuff out and getting ready, preparing to move. But we're still having to pick the asparagus every day. We've got chives and lemon balm and cilantro, potatoes and onions, and the last of the rutabagas. So that is our kitchen garden area that we have grown food in for many, many years. In the garage here, you can see it's just the bins and boxes and stuff. We began to sort things out. Got a bunch of empty boxes and empty bins, but a lot of things that we still need to go through. We have the grow shelves here that we've always grown. Started all of our seed starts and microgreens and everything on those. We've done lots of videos on that. We also have a commercial refrigerator and all our, some of our freezers and stuff out here in the garage. So when we grow food, we raise chickens for meat. We have several freezers that contain all that, plus all the produce. Somebody needs to mow the grass, maybe this weekend. We have this little small greenhouse here. We call this our patio or pot greenhouse. So typically what we keep in here over the winter months are things that won't survive the cold. So we have some of our citrus trees in there, lemongrass, bay laurel, a few flowers, mint, peppers, and stevia. But that's our little greenhouse that we keep all our potted stuff in. Back here, even in these beds, we tried to grow, some things are just landscaping, but for the most part, we tried to start putting in things that were useful. So we have These are the Rose of Sharon, some nice edible flowers. And then we have these roses that provide nice rose hips. More rain barrels and stuff here on the patio. Herbs in this little bed, including peppermint. Ran out of freezer space, so we have another small one on the patio there. But even in our pots, things like garlic chives. So we try to grow things that are edible and useful just about everywhere. More rainwater catchment. Does have a almost new septic system, aerobic septic system installed. We've also, I think 2 years ago now, we put in a brand new air conditioner. So our air conditioner is relatively new. And then we have right over there, where the wife is washing eggs under it, we have our solar power. A beautiful sunny day like today, it provides just about all of our energy needs. So it does a good job. And we were going to build an outdoor kitchen underneath it, but since we're going to move to a new location, I think we'll change our plan. So coming inside, it's a little bit of a mess. We've been packing and sorting and trying to live life at the same time, but we've really enjoyed this kitchen, had lots of family events here. It's been a great homestead. We have a fairly nice pantry. It's not quite big enough for everything that we do, but it is pretty nice. We've got a lot of stored foods and things, and canned and freeze-dried things in there. In our utility room, there's the freeze dryer and some more shelving with all the tools and things that we need for doing all the different things we do on a homestead. Canners and dehydrators and some miscellaneous bottles. So it's been a great house. This is our little dining area, little dining room. If you've never seen the inside of this on any of our videos, we've taught classes in here between there and using our living room. We have a wood-burning stove that's or a fireplace insert that heats the house in the winter. So almost no heating expense used there. Coming down the hallway here, we have sort of a guest bath. And then we have our office. So there's always things going on in here. It's where we do our video editing and all the business end of things. And there's another bedroom back here, and it is full of things we're going through and sorting and packing. So just a bedroom. And the master, right here, everything is ship-shape in here, but just another typical bedroom. And that is our little home. Oh, there's one more bathroom. There's between the bedroom and the office, there's another bathroom in there. But that's our little house where we raised our kids. And it's going to be hard to part with this farm that we've loved so much. But sometimes you just have to start new opportunities and new adventures and grow from those experiences. The things that we've learned, the things that we've developed, all of the infrastructure we've put together here. It's just time for us to try and do this elsewhere in a maybe a more remote location. So we have also in the past had a market farm here where we've grown produce for people to come and buy. So we have this area on this side that is currently just tilled and ready to plant. We've also done a lot of permaculture activities, like using the mulch to create new soil. And the soil underneath this is just beautiful. We've also put in a 16 by 36 greenhouse with roll-up sides, and we do have the sides screened as well. So that has been an excellent place to grow food just about year-round. Take a look inside. Oh my goodness, yeah, we still have so much produce in here. We have kale and Swiss chard and collard greens. I just pulled all the lettuce and stuff out of that bed. We've got lots of beautiful beets, both for the beets and the greens. Beautiful spinach, a little bit of parsley left, and lots of carrots. So this has been a great greenhouse. And we have, again, had many tours and taught classes and things here. And we really, our goal is when we move to a new homestead is to continue to do that and create some new memories and some new videos around homesteading lifestyle. So out here in the market garden area, we also have this is a 16 by 48 high tunnel. So we've grown tons and tons of produce in here. Right now, the main thing, I think the only thing we have in here is our garlic. We plant in the fall, and it'll be ready to harvest sort of the May-June time frame. All of this is on irrigation, so we'll talk more about that. We have the micro sprinkler heads. We have the net FM misters for overhead sprays. We have a 6-bin compost system right here. And then we have some of our irrigation lines that come to this market garden area here. All of them have valves where it can be turned on and off. So pretty extensive. This has 5 sprinkler zones in this market garden area, and there's 5 more in the kitchen garden area. And then on the other side of the greenhouse, we have our blackberry bed, thornless blackberries. I think there's also some boysenberries in there. There are 2 asparagus beds. I mean, look at this gorgeous asparagus. Time to pick some of this and eat it for dinner. So lots of asparagus both here and 2 more beds over in the kitchen garden. Pomegranate tree. This area is all fenced. This side is all fenced, so we have an acre and a half on this side under cultivation. And then boysenberries. Hey, there's one of our old signs. We have beautiful trees. We have this beautiful oak. We have a couple of fruitless mulberries. We have a huge red oak tree up there in the front and 2 sycamores. So lots and lots of nice trees. Little shed here where I keep the BCS. It's one of my favorite tools for gardening and market gardening, and a couple of our other tools in there. How are you doing with the eggs? Washing and washing. It's a beautiful day to do it outside.
It is nice to do it outside today. It's a little chilly underneath this in the shade, but
Very cool.
yep, we're just washing right along.
So why are we washing the eggs?
Well, it's been raining.
Raining, muddy eggs.
Muddy eggs, number 1. Number 2, I bought a big refrigerator to keep the eggs in, so gotta wash them, put them in. And the chickens are giving us a lot of eggs. We're getting between, we're averaging 36.44444
She does the
eggs a day.
crazy chicken math to figure out
It's just a quick average, but yeah, so our last 9-day average was 36 and a half eggs, basically.
Wow. That's awesome.
So I wash them because the majority of sometimes, like yesterday, I had a customer that didn't want them washed, so
But
that's
a lot
fine.
of people do want them washed.
Yeah. She lives in an RV and, doesn't have a whole lot of refrigerator space.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. Do you have a nice tour?
We had a nice tour.
Good. Sometimes there's a crack. That's another reason. So I can look at the eggs and
Do the quality control.
quality control.
Awesome.
Yep.
We also have quite a few fruit trees. We have peach trees, nectarine trees, pear trees, plum trees, just an abundance of fruit and berries and of all kinds. We have, I think, 7 or 8 different figs that are just coming out this spring. So we also have all of our grapevines. These are Neptunes and Concord grapes that we have growing on this trellis. I need to do a little trimming, so they're just beginning to come out. Out here, of course, we have our little storage shed. Everybody needs a storage shed. When we first moved here, the only outbuilding that was here was this lean-to shed. It's kind of stood the test of time, making a few repairs on it here and there. Mostly use it for tool storage and just a place to keep some stuff. We converted one end of it into a chicken coop. So we have these guys. We have 2 lavender Orpington roosters in there we're saving for breeding. And they have their chicken run back there. They can go outside. We have our nice barn, and the barn has served a great purpose. We built this about 20 years ago. It's been here a long time. So in the barn, we keep our wonderful Yanmar tractor. We have an area for tool storage. We have a couple of stalls. Our chick brooder is in here. We did a great video on that. More stalls, and then a place to keep all of the tools in here. So pretty cool. It's where we store all of our chicken feed. So it's been a great barn. Done lots and lots of videos on how we feed our chickens and how we ferment the feed. So that's what that little area is for there. We have our portable fencing. So we do rotational grazing between our animals. And when one area, like this area right here, is pretty eaten down, then we'll move it to places that are more lush, like this one. So it keeps our livestock fed and moved around readily. This pen, all of the chickens are inside, but this is our American breast coop. It's completely covered with netting on top. We're going to leave that one here. But our portable chicken coops, of course, they're going with us. They have the chicken nets on them. We've done tons and tons of videos about chickens and raising chickens. Oh, look, a couple of wood ducks. You see those guys there? But the solar electric fences have done great. We've done videos here on how we made these portable chicken tractors. We do move these with the tractor. So, but lots and lots of chickens. I think we've got somewhere around 60 birds, which this time of day, they're all huddled up inside. So, yeah, these guys have given us eggs every day. That's keeping the wife busy doing all that washing over there. Solar energizers, but it's all been very good. Nice pasture. And then see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. Way back there in the back, that's our beehives. We have a little place where we have it penned or fenced off, and we've got 3 horizontal hives in there with the bees. And then right there, over the winter, we have a feeder that we needed to feed the bees with to make sure they survive the winter well. But overall, our 5-acre homestead has served us very well. So we're excited to move to a new location and try another one and start again from scratch. But we're also going to miss this one. So if you haven't seen it, we've also done a complete video series on installing and building this solar power system that powers the house. So if you haven't seen that, be sure and check out those videos. So that's a quick tour of our homestead. Back here checking in with the wife one more time while she washes a bajillion eggs. And we just thought, you know, we'd do a video. We'd have it for us. We'd have it on YouTube. We've really enjoyed living here. We've loved our homestead and everything that we've accomplished and done. Who knows, maybe by the time this video goes out, it will have already sold. We don't have a clue. So if you will, just take a look and join the video, and we appreciate you guys sticking with us. We'll be back soon with a new one.